Hi guys, this video is to show you how to lead your children, your grandchildren, or students with love. Hi guys, welcome to All Things Amy today. I am doing a short video to help parents who are struggling with their children, obeying them, or doing the things that keep their children safe, happy, and healthy. And these techniques really work. They're incredible. So the first three things I want to talk about will be intention, going into this, expectation, and the steps to do it. So number one, intention is going into this calm and confident as a parent. You're showing them that you are the leader of the family, whether you're the mother or the father, whoever is interacting with the kids at the time. As parents, you're both the leaders, the mom and the dad. But going into this, I am the leader and I am here to teach you and help you to have a happy, healthy life. Second, the expectation that is so important is knowing that they can do it. Expect it because you know that they can. You can carry that energy with you. I know my child can do this. Because if you go into something thinking, I don't know if my child can do this, they're super naughty, they're really bad, and you have those kind of feelings about your child, that energy will come into it. So just remember this, children are good. Sometimes they have bad behavior, but most of the time their bad behavior reflects just not being led very well. So we're going to show you how to do this in this video. Number three are the 3 steps of how we're going to do this. So basically, you're going to either be communicating with your child, you're going to be asking them questions and giving them choices throughout the day. That's really important that a child has those freedoms, free agency, autonomy. It helps them feel safe. It helps them develop and grow. So questions and giving them choices all throughout the day, these things will be happening. Second, there'll be times when you just have things that you're going to tell them, just information. That doesn't come with any questions and it doesn't come with any directions. And the third one will be directions. And that's when there are things that you need them to do. Whether it's because it's time for bed and now we need to do this, this, and this before I tuck you in, or we're getting ready for school and we need to be on time, or you can't go out on the road. All those things to keep them safe and healthy and happy. And they're very different, these 3 things, and you're going to be very aware of what you're doing once I teach you these 3 things. And notice throughout the day, oh boy, I was asking questions on something that should have been a direction. So questions will be the things that it does not matter what their answer is. So if you say to them, hey, would you like to go to the park today? And they say, yes, you can go. And if they say, no, not really, then you don't go. That's a question that's okay either way for you. And it's not important to their safety or their happiness. And so it's fine. Those are the questions you want to find throughout the day. They can also be questions with choices like, we're getting ready for school. And so here, this outfit or this outfit. Or you can even say, what do you want to wear if you don't care what they choose. But if you do care what they choose, give them a couple choices, 2 or 3 choices. It can go down to the shoes as well. Any of those choices, you can give them choices for breakfast, lunch, and dinner if you want to. Today, for breakfast, here are your choices. I made oatmeal, and you can have this oatmeal. Or if you don't want the oatmeal, you can have a piece of toast with butter on it. Whatever you have, whatever the choices you have. And then if you're only making 1 meal and there aren't choices, then we're going to do it a different way. We're going to do it with directions instead of choices. All right, now with statements, it's important to understand that when you're just giving them information, that also is not giving them choices, and it's also not giving them the direction. And that's fine, but you don't want to do information in the times that you do want them to do something specific. So we'll talk about that. If you just say, hey, grandma's coming today. That's just some information. But if you actually want them to get their rooms cleaned up because grandma's coming, then you'll make it a direction. So here's how you do the direction. The direction, you're calm and very confident, and you just tell them what is happening with a reward at the end. And the cool thing about the reward, it's something you're doing anyway. So don't feel like it's like, oh, I have to bribe my kid for everything. No, it's just the reward system. We all live in reward systems. When we work, we get paid. It's a normal thing that our brain is used to. So this is how you do it. For example, grandma's coming and you need them to clean up their room. So this is how you say it. Hey guys, come here. This could be 2 kids you're talking to. And they have found in the studies that when you can talk to one-on-one, it's more powerful. Even if you have several kids, you can go in and talk to each one-on-one. Sometimes you just have to talk to them all at the same time too, and that's fine. But you say, hey kids, grandma is coming today. That's the statement. Now, what we're going to do is we're all going to take a few minutes and pick up the house. I'm going to clean the kitchen and each of you are going to clean up your bedrooms. And when you're done, we are going to turn some music on and have a dance party before she gets here. So there you have it. You have the instruction, the direction, and then the reward at the end. How fun. You're showing kids that we work hard, then we play hard. So we're going to have a dance party, and the reward can be anything that you know they value. For another example, it could be, okay guys, it's time to get ready for school. Everybody come over. Very calm and very confident. This is what it is. I'm a leader. I'm leading my children. So you bring them over and you say, hey guys, it's time to get ready for school. We have about 45 minutes. You're going to, and then tell them the list. Have breakfast, go get dressed, brush your teeth, and then when you're done with those 3 things, come back here and we're going to make your lunch and you can choose what treat you want to put in your lunch. The cool thing is you're already going to put a treat in their lunch, right? That's what I mean. It's something you're already going to do, but you set it up in the direction so that it is a reward for them. And off they go to do it. You will be so amazed how this works. Now, if you're used to asking your child a question, or like you're used to giving them a direction, but at the end you say, okay, if you ever put okay at the end, it's going to make it a question. So if you say, it's time to get ready for school, okay? I don't want to get ready for school. So take the okay out of any direction. Okay is only for a question. And then if you say, go pick up that book and bring it here, go pick that up and bring it here for me. Okay? They're not going to want to do that. If you say, go pick up that book for me, they still won't possibly do that for you. Some will and some won't. And if they do not, do you see that it was just a statement? It wasn't direction, because you want to make it clear what they're doing and then what the reward is. So you could say, go pick up that book for me. And you can say, please, it's time to pick up that book. Come bring that to me. And then you can sit on my lap and we'll read it. That has the reward at the end. Or whatever it is that you can do with your time that feels like something that you could fit into your time. You want to give them a reward that fits in so you can always stay true to it and do it. If you are very used to saying okay at the end, you can word it this way. You give them the direction. We're going to get our teeth brushed right now. And instead of saying okay, you say we're going to get our teeth brushed right now. And then when we're done, we are going to read a book together. If they love reading books, and that's a fun reward, then you can say okay to mommy. Say okay to mommy. You can use that okay, but have them say it to you instead of you saying it to them. And then they'll go, okay, mommy. That's especially if they're younger, 3 or 4 years old, or even 2. One more little help is when you're looking straight on with your children or any child you're helping do this with. If you're looking straight on and get eye contact with them, it is so helpful. they stay focused, and if they have tendency to wander, their minds wander, if they have a busy mind and they're like going a million different directions, when you take a minute and you focus square shoulder to them and even touch them, so it's a somatic experience for them, they can feel your energy and your presence, very calmly and sweetly touch their shoulder or grab their hands. Sometimes I'll put my hands right on my grandbabies' faces like this, or my children when they were younger and I was talking to them, and say, hey, Chris, this is what we're doing next. We're getting ready for, Grandma coming, so we're gonna clean up our rooms. And when you're done, we're gonna come out and have a dance party. And that is the last part of it, is just that connection that you have with them. This is so fun and helpful because it can be such a playful way with our kids, because there's a reward at the end, and it gives us fun too. So we're not just parenting and leading, getting everything done, trying to accomplish all this stuff and not having fun, reward, playtime with our children. So, and you know what your kids like to do. If it's a puppet show, or if it's going on a walk, or, running up to the pool if you have a pool, or, there's just a lot of different things that you can reward them with. And it can be stuff that you already do. For example, maybe they like to watch a little 15-minute show, and that could be, that you could work that into it, especially if it's a bigger thing and you want a bigger reward. This is a 15-minute activity, and maybe they love it when you sit and watch it with them. And that can be the reward. You're going to, right now, okay, we've got 15 minutes, we're going to practice piano. And then when we're done, we'll set the timer, and when it goes off, we're gonna go watch that, Mickey Mouse show that you love, and Mommy's gonna sit there and watch it with you. Say okay, if they're littler, but don't you say okay. You say to them, okay, Jamie, say okay. Say okay, Mommy. Sometimes I say okay, Mommy dear, or say okay, Grandma dear, or Grandma darling. And it just makes it fun and playful. I hope this was helpful for you. Remember, all things done with love. These techniques work. They really are magic. Try it and see.